Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Shermaine, aka Terry McGinnis, coming at y'all with some Call of Duty today. I definitely should have used Brian's gameplay because we were playing together, and he went off, yo. He just fucking dominated. I didn't do. I mean, I did pretty good, but I had to use this shitty ass class because I just fucking respond. I was gonna say regenerate, but that's Titanfall. Prestige. I had just prestige, so I had to use like basic weapons and stuff, but I still did pretty well. But oh my god, y'all gotta see this shitty exchange of bullets and aiming in 3, 2, 1. Wow. Now go ahead and forget that that ever happened because that was embarrassing. So in this video, what I want to talk about is something that a lot of people don't give a shit about, but it's something that I give a shit about, so I want to discuss it. And it has to do with campaigns, and not campaigns like in general, because that would be a really long discussion, but it's QuickTime events and our story modes and campaigns in shooters in general, not just FPSs and action adventure games. Like, I'm really tired of them. Press X to pay respects or whatever it is. Like, really? Just have the motherfucker put his hand on the goddamn casket in the first place? Do I really have to press a button to make my character do that? You know, that shit's dumb. You know, that stuff it's so uninspired. QuickTime events and story modes. It's very different for games like God of War and Resident Evil, where QuickTime events have always been in the game. You know, that's totally different. Just like I said with Resident Evil, when you play a Resident Evil game, a modern Resident Evil game from 4 to 6, when there is a cutscene, any cutscene, you cannot put your controller down and grab a sip of water, because at any point, you never know, a QuickTime event could pop up, and then if you fail, you die, and then you have to do it again. You know what I'm saying? That's always been a part of the modern Resident Evil. That's just how it is. But for like games like Call of Duty and Battlefield and in general, you know, it's so fucking boring and uninspired. Like, I'd rather just have the sequence play out just as it is with no QuickTime event, because it's so unnatural. You know what I mean? Like, let the sequence, let the, you know, plot unravel like it's supposed to, and not rely on a button press. That stuff's like, it's so, you know, we should just do away with that. It's so last year. You know, it's so like 3 years ago. You know, sound like a fucking, you know, a blonde white girl. No offense. But it's just, it's time to get rid of that stuff. It really is. Make campaigns and story modes, when you have instances like that, more interactive. Do you guys remember Call of Duty 3, especially in the demo, where you would go into like a house and a German soldier would push you up against the wall with his rifle, and you know, you had to do the left trigger, right trigger to push him off, and then press a button to hit him in the face. And then, you know, he comes back at you and you hit him in the face one more time. Like, that was cool, but you could make that a really, really badass minigame. Like, your hands would be connected to the joysticks, and you would have to press left trigger, right trigger to give yourself some space, and then you can press A to attempt to punch, or you can press or like click a thumbstick to like grab his face and like apply pressure on his eye or something like that. That's what I think is what gaming needs for campaigns and story modes, is more interactive sequences. You know, I've said sequences a lot. You know, I apologize. Can't think of another word at this point in time. But have the exchanges, these sequences, way more interactive. Create innovative mini games. If you can do that for an entire story, that would be amazing. You know what I mean? Or even in a stealth mission, where, you know, if you have multiple stealth missions where you have to go undercover behind enemy lines, you would have a mini game where your heart would be pounding and you have to try to lie your way into the base or something like that, and you have to constantly like press A to control your breathing, to say the right words, to not stutter. You know what I mean? And you would have to do all this kinds of stuff. Like, that would be really cool to me. Or even if you don't want to go to those extreme lengths, you can do something super simple with that. Just like like the drinking game in Watch Dogs. Or a lot of you probably have never played the drinking game in Watch Dogs. It's cool, but you had to like hover over a icon and wait for it to fill up, and then a button would be revealed, X, Y, B, or A. You have to press one, and then you have to go to the next one. You have to do it before the timer runs out. Like, if you can do that in a story mode, especially in story modes that are incredibly linear, it just helps alleviate the linear nature of the game, and it enhances the storytelling, in my opinion. I think that if more games adopt this, it could really change it up. It could really be a nice addition that would be talked about. It would definitely be praised if you can do something like that, where you can innovate in a story mode that isn't necessarily storytelling. You know what I mean? A way to storytell, a way to showcase what the narrative that you're trying to get across, or the message you're trying to send. It's gameplay. Like, that would be great. And then compile that with the additions and the innovations to storytelling. Like, that would make for a great game, in my opinion. That would make for a great story mode, if we can find ways to make certain sequences that you want to have interactive more innovative, and create mini games for these that are much more than just a button press. So guys, thank you all for watching. Let me know what you guys think about mini games in our campaigns and stuff like that. Innovative mini games. My name is Charmaine, and I'm out. Peace. Have a good day.